Hey, it's Mason Smith here with Bama Central, along with Joey Blackwell and Katie Wyndham. We're here to discuss the NFL Draft Big Board 2023 as the NFL is about to kick off its week one in the coming days. Joey, starting with you, how do you see the draft board playing out? What's one player that has your eye in terms of rising or falling in his stock?
Well, according to the NFL Draft Bible's big board, heading into next year, they have Alabama wide receiver Jermaine Burton all the way down at 69. Of course, Jermaine had a really solid week against Utah State, but that's also Utah State we're talking about. But it's only been 1 week. I really think that Jermaine Burton has the chance to rise if he can continue, having 2 touchdown games every week, or at least having 1 touchdown and, at least, maybe 60, 70 yards and receiving. I think there's no way that he doesn't rise up the board. I mean, obviously this is just released, we still have a long way to go before the end of college football season, but my money's on Jermaine Burton as a guy that can definitely move on up in the rankings before season's end.
Yeah, I think that's a good pick, especially working with Bryce Young. You feel like in a way that can only elevate his status. We already kind of saw him. Statistically, he's more than likely going to have a lot better season than he had at Georgia last year. Be featured more in this offense than he was with Georgia, which is why he transferred here, obviously. One interesting name to me on this big board is Cameron Latu. It's 65th overall. I think that would be really good for him if you kind of follow his journey from coming to Alabama as a linebacker, transitioning to a tight end, not having a single catch his first year as a tight end. And then last year, he obviously became a big piece in the Alabama offense. He's coming back from injury. We haven't gotten an update from Nick Saban yet on him as of Monday, but I won't be surprised. He looked like he was probably ready to go against Utah State on Saturday, but probably best to hold him back until you really need him. But if he's able to come back from this injury, I think that would be, farther than he probably would have ever initially projected when he made that switch from defense to offense, from linebacker to tight end, to be drafted that high in the NFL draft. Because tight end's a position outside of, OJ Howard and Irv Smith, where I feel like that's probably one of the positions that under Nick Saban, Alabama's kind of had the least success in the NFL, maybe draft wise. And so I think if he could stay in that range, late second round, early third round, or even potentially move up, that would be really big for Latu.
Yeah, definitely. I can definitely agree with you on that, Katie. Now, the pick that I have is definitely Jordan Battle, which is ironically 1 pick behind Cameron Latu at 66th overall. The reason I pick with Jordan Battle is because he's a returning senior. He has a lot of preseason honors. He's expected to have a big year. But the biggest thing that's sticking out to me is that he's supposed to be the leader of this Alabama defense, a defense that has been regarded as one of the better defenses of recent memory. So we have a lot of expectations for this defense. And if they really come to fruition and Jordan Battle is the leader of that defense, I think the leadership along with his play should combine and raise his draft stock. So that is my opinion on Jordan Battle. But I think that's all we have for today. So with Joey Blackwell and Katie Wyndham, this has been 3 and Out. See you next time.